Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of this UnBee-lievable Life. I am so excited to not only have Sloane Hayhurst on the show with me today, but Dana Bugg is also going to be joining us. Dana has been with Jagoe Homes since 2000 and had the privilege of selling homes throughout the tri-state area and serving in management for the past 8 years. Her passion lies in making a positive impact in people's lives, whether it's ensuring that their contractors are well taken care of or by helping families move into their dream home. She is committed to making a difference in the communities that Jagoe serves. Today, we're going to be talking about Jagoe's history, how the company has grown, the buying power behind the company that is the size of theirs, and what that means to their consumers. Sloane and Dana, take it away.
Hey, Nikki, it's great to be here today. So, it's one of my most exciting things ever to talk about for me is Jagoe Homes. Obviously, I've been with them for 23 years now, so I have a great passion to share with anyone about the Jagoe family and how we impact our local communities and the difference that we have made through the years. Jagoe Homes was started in 1939 by Carlos Jagoe. So we are a third generation builder, which is super exciting. We love the family traditions. Carlos had a dream actually of building homes for people during the Great Depression. So people that weren't able to get homes, there were a lot of homeless people out there. And Carlos's vision was, let's use scrap products to make affordable homes for people. But of course, through the years, we've developed past just that affordability into more of what we do today. So he passed on the business to his son, William Jagoe, and then William sold the business to Bill and Scott in the 80s. And Bill and Scott have been running the company since then. And they've turned the company into what it is today. So we've evolved through the years and changed tremendously. And we're so happy to share that with others. So I know one of the questions and one of the things that we wanted to talk about today was the buying power and how Jagoe has buying power compared to our other local builders. And that is something also that I'm excited to talk to everyone about, because with Jagoe Homes, we are the largest builder in the tri-state area. We've been in that ranking for as long as I've been with the company. So probably, spanning even past that. And that buying power really does get passed on to our consumers. And, I want to talk about in the most recent years with COVID, how our buying power really helped us stay in the forefront of building. A lot of builders are still having problems getting materials and things to that nature. We deal directly with the manufacturers. And so that allows us to just go straight to the horse to get what we need. And that is really something that we're proud that we've been able to do through the years. We always have these direct relationships with the manufacturers, and therefore they not only can give us a savings in the cost of the materials, but also the availability. And we get specific training from our manufacturers too. So, we have a little bit of a leg up, I think, on maybe what others can do. We're innovative due to our size, and we stay on top of the trends and the changes in our industries. And honestly, we bring a lot of those changes to our local area. So every year we take a group of our upper management, and sometimes salespeople get to go to the International Builders Show. I think this year it was in Las Vegas. I believe there was about 165,000 people in attendance at that show. And so that did include the kitchen and bath as well. We go out there and we want to learn, we want to gain knowledge, and we want to see all the new exciting materials that are coming out into the industry. And then we want to bring them back here. So we all hear, California gets things first. It's like fashion or anything else, so we go out here and we try to learn all that we can about the newest trends and everything that's happening so that we can bring that back to the local tri-state area and share that with our consumers. And then our other builders catch on and they also bring it to their clients too. So we really do lead our local market in not only just the trends, but we help establish codes and maintain codes. We really do a lot. And also Bill and Scott, they are part of what we call a Builder 20 group. And what that equates to is a group of professionals, just like realtors have groups or, any kind of professional that's involved in some sort of networking type group. But with the Builder 20, It's 20 builders of similar size from different areas of the country. They're non-compete builders, and we share ideas. They literally go through everything from their financials down to what we can do with our consumers as far as offering incentives, what's working in their market, maybe is not working in our market. And we just share all the dirty deeds and the secrets, of what's happening behind the scenes with the builders. And, we bring a lot of good knowledge back, but we also share a lot of good knowledge too. So that is something that, we really are excited to be a part of. We are considered one of the largest builders in the country, and I don't think people really know that, but we are in the top 200 of about 110,000 of builders. So that's a really, really cool thing that we can be proud of here, to have that in our local area as well. Sloan, do you have any feedback?
I like to share a lot of history with my clients and that interaction. When they first come in, I like to ask them, what do you know about Jagoe Homes? Because it's just so important to really understand that history. There's values in history, there's culture in history. You guys teach that pretty early on when it comes to employees. That's something that I even asked in my first recruitment night at Jagoe Homes. I'm like, what is your culture like? And no one was scared to answer that question. So, I think it's also important, because it builds that sense of pride. It gives you that sense of belonging, and not only as an employee, but as a homeowner, like a Jagoe homeowner. It's really sort of being part of a family. That's really the best way to, describe it. But it also helps with, patterns, trends, all of that, and how we feel this company should, the direction that it should go. Communication, from the top to bottom, especially with the history, understanding the history, not only as employees, but then able to share that with our clients. So, I think it's really important.
I think anyone that's listening, and I love that, Jagoe has the opportunity to really be the builder that we are. And our main goal is to improve lives of others. So, Jagoe Homes, we have a great passion for giving back. Bill and Scott have donated so much money through the years to all organizations and everywhere we build. We really do strive to make a positive impact on our communities. But each homeowner that we touch, we really want to share in their life improvement. And we're so happy for them. And we really train our salespeople to try to make that the best experience for them, because we really love what we do. We find it extremely valuable. And, for me, we feed so many people. We don't take that lightly. I don't take it lightly as a sales manager. From the guy that's driving the materials to the job site, I want to make sure he can put food on his table every night, down to, my salespeople, and then, everyone that touches that home in between. So we really take great pride in giving back to our community. And I thank you, Nikki, for having us on today. And it's been a joy being able to share the excitement and love I have for Jagoe Homes with others.
Well, I always drop the links in the post that I share, but I just wanted to wrap things up, and to thank you guys for being on. But I had no idea about the history spanning all the way back to the era of the Great Depression. What a fantastic knowledge to pass on to people. But I think the thing that strikes home with me the most is, Dana, you led off with family. And Sloan, you came up to bat, and one of the first things out of your mouth was about family too. And that's exactly how I feel about Tucker. Like, I think a fantastic workplace is one that embraces everybody and treats them like family. And that's so important to me. But also, I wanted to just reiterate to our listeners that you guys set the bar in these design trends. How amazing that you guys are going to the conferences, doing the things, and that you're bringing them back to here. I do think that when people copy you, it's the best sign of flattery. So clearly you guys, again, are setting that bar and setting the tone for everybody else. So kudos to you. And thank you again so much for coming on and giving us that much more insightful information about the company. I've said this in my past podcasts, I cannot speak more highly to Jagoe. And that buying power. That buying power can what helps speed up a timeline. I think I've shared in one of the other podcasts that one of my clients did end up going with a competing buyer or builder, and it took 2 years from start to finish, which to me is completely unacceptable. And Sloane has been on here talking about that the Jagoe build time is more like 3 to 4 months. If you want to be in your home in a timely fashion, Jagoe is the way to go. So thank you guys again so much for being on today. And I just want to thank everybody for listening today and wish everybody a blessed and wonderful day.